And 40 amateur and professional chefs are getting ready to square off in the world's largest biscuits and gravy competition. Hallelujah. That just sounds so great. It is happening February the 18th at Melwood Arts Center, and it benefits all the great work that's being done at Boys and Girls Haven. Joining us in studio is Eve Zartman-Ball, the Gravy Cup co-founder and event chair, Chef Brandy, who's the Gravy Cup judge and Master Chef Season 7 finalist and Season 12 contestant, and Amanda Masterson, CEO out at Boys and Girls Haven. You all, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Monday morning and biscuits and gravy after the, all the big game last night, right? Like, it's a way to sober up a lot of people, isn't it? Absolutely. Well, Chef Brandy, I know you're already starting to kind of give us a preview, a taste of what's to come. I mean, first of all, congratulations on everything you've done on Master Chef. What a wild ride, right?
Right. So I was a contestant on Master Chef, and I'm a private chef and caterer now. I own Southern Flair with Chef Brandy. But before that, I actually used to teach elementary school.
Oh my goodness.
For 9 years.
Yeah.
So when the Gravy Cup asked me to come judge this, I was really excited because it kind of combined two things that I love, helping kids and cooking.
Absolutely.
So the kids are really what helped me get through the competition. And, the drive and the motivation, but gravy also helped me too. I won my first apron with a bourbon ribeye gravy.
Yum. Right, so you know something about this. You know what it's going to take to win. You're one of the judges. You're giving us kind of a preview of the top level gravy that you're looking for, right? Because the gravy is so right. Like the gravy makes everything. So what are you cooking up
Today
this morning?
I'm making a spicy bourbon sausage gravy.
Oh my goodness.
And to start with, you need a really good grease. So our base is Pernell sausage. I've got the spicy variety in my gravy. And so I've just cooked that off. I've got some of the grease in here, and I've got some fresh garlic and sage that's been simmering. Then I'm going to add, you want equal parts grease and flour, so it's just going to be kind of based off how much grease you have in your pan. And the secret to a good gravy is to make sure you cook the flour down. It needs to cook for a couple of minutes, or your gravy is going to taste like raw flour and just not have a good depth of flavor.
You just can't put this on the stove, walk away, fold laundry, and come back.
No.
Right?
You can't just dump
Speaking
the flour
for a
in
friend, not me. Just saying. And Eve, you were the co-founder of this event. I mean, what a fun thing. Like, where did the idea come? 10 years later.
Well, it's hard to believe that it's been 10 years already. It's flown by. But we inherited this event from a great group called the Gravy Train, and they had a great idea of, just like everything else, everyone has a recipe for their own favorite gravy, particularly in Kentucky.
And theirs is
so
the best.
That's exactly why we started with amateur chefs and now have professional chefs coming to help us out, and a huge variety of different kinds of gravy. We have more than 30 chefs who are going to be bringing our traditional, vegetarian, and non-traditional flavors.
Got it all covered. And I mean, 10 years, you just think too, just looking back, it's grown so much.
Well, it has, and it went from a small competition in a small sort of space that now is taking over the Melwood Arts Center. And we also have a selfie station, we have a full bar, we have a merchandise, we have a kids zone with face painters, and we have our mascots from the Great Water, from Tapper and Salamander. So we're in good shape.
We mentioned this does help just a wonderful cause, Amanda. I mean, what a wonderful, event to be kind of tied into, to have fun, to raise money for what you guys do.
Yeah, absolutely. So we serve children in the foster care system. We also serve children in the community with mental health services. And so the Gravy Cup is an opportunity for us to fundraise and bring money that helps us provide therapeutic services to the children. We have an equine program, animal-assisted therapy, and when we have fundraising opportunities like this, it allows us to educate the community about what we do, but also support those services.
And I feel like to survive these days, you do have to think of, there's so many ways to help children heal, right?
Yes.
You mentioned equine therapy. There's all these different programs that you're able to branch out and provide the best services.
Absolutely.
And this certainly helps, I'm sure, fund all that.
Yes, it does.
Right?
Yes.
And, I mean, you have some great chefs there.
Yes. Yes, it's a great opportunity. It's so exciting. And, when to experience it, because everybody, if you've never been, people are like, really? I'm like, it's so awesome to see everybody enjoy it. And we get to also just talk about what we do at Boys and Girls Haven.
Absolutely. So. Get out the great word there, I know, Chef, you're going to be one of the judges.
I am.
So what are you looking for? What's going to be like? I mean, it's a tough job trying all that.
Right.
But what are you looking for?
Well, texture's one really big thing. You don't want a grainy or gritty gravy, You want to make sure that flour's cooked out. You want it to be really creamy and luxurious. And depth of flavor. Gravy can taste like so much more than just grease and flour.
No, what are you adding to this? Are you
Okay,
adding
so-
bourbon to
Yes.
this?
So,
It's Monday morning.
so I got about a tablespoon of Worcestershire that I added.
Sure you do.
About a shot of Woodford Reserve Double Oak.
Right.
Then I've added some beef broth and some milk and some of the sausage back that we cooked down from it. We're gonna add a little sriracha to
Yes.
give it a little heat.
Oh my goodness.
And some salt and pepper. You can also, if you'd like to find this recipe, you can find it, other gravy recipes and tons more on my Instagram at chef.brandy, where you can also purchase tickets to the Gravy Cup.
There we go.
tonight.
Yay.
right.
While we're wrapping things, we got about 30 seconds until we wrap things up here. So I'm going to give you you feel like you're back on the show? That's your countdown. That's
right.
There. Where can people go for tickets? Tickets
All you
still
have
available.
to do,
Yeah.
thegravycup.com. That's
easy.
all you have to remember.
Wonderful. And can you purchase tickets at the door, or do you need to purchase them in
You
advance?
can purchase them at the door. It will cost a little bit more, so I encourage you to go online today and buy them now. But we're
Amanda's like,
open.
we'll use that extra
Yes.
money. We'll take that extra
Absolutely.
$5, whatever it is, and that funds an entire program. I mean, all that goes to a good cause. I mean, Chef Brandy is plating this thing up. Look at that, delicious, delicious. Oh my goodness. And do you perfect this at home, or each time is it a little bit different?
You know, the more you make something, the better you get at it. So it just gets better and better each time you make
I
it.
love it. All right. Well, you guys, thank you so much for
Thank
stopping by
you.
bright and
Thank
early
you.
on this Monday morning. Thank you once again.
Hope to see you at the
Feeding us.
Gravy Cup.
Want to see you there. Hey, if you want to get those tickets, just head on over to gravycup.com.